All right, I'm recording. So first thing, over here, it's y equals x minus 4. So in this case, my m is 1 over 1, which tells me up and right, also the opposite down and left. And the b in this case is negative 4. Because the b is negative 4, I start on negative 4. And then I go up 1, right 1, and I repeat until I get to a point where I can't do it anymore. Here, I would fall off over here, so I don't do that. Then,
all the graphing problems on this test going to be repeat.
Yes, or they'll fail on the graph. And then this one goes this way, okay? And I try again from the left, but it falls off, so it doesn't work.
Right is down, so let me go the other way.
Up and right, up and right, and down and left. You do both ways.
No, but you start at -4.
And I won the.
All right, now blue. The next one. The m
is 5
is
over 3.
negative 5 over 3.
Wait, if it's negative, it's always a top number?
Yeah, just make it a top number. It doesn't really matter. Which means you're going to go down and right, or the opposite, up and left. Remember, you're going down because it's negative 5. And b is positive 4. Which means, since b is positive 4, I start at positive 4. I'm going to go down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then right 3. 1, 2,
So that's
3.
where your answer is.
Yep. So after you hit the crisscross, you don't really have to graph anymore. Even though in this one I couldn't really graph anymore.
Answer is -1.
So I can just leave it. I can just leave it when it touches the line.
Yes, but you draw the line, and then you have to point out the answer, which is 3, comma 1, negative 1.
Why is it 3?
Yo,
Is it
what?
because it's
3 to the
negative
right.
1 and then you go 3 times?
You go 3 to the right, that's 3, and then you go down 1, that's negative 1.
Well, I get points off on driving the line.
Draw the line. Yes, you will get points off because it's if you're asking how the points work, you get 1 point for this line, 1 point for this line, or let me rephrase that.
Yo, wait, I moved here to constant.
Yeah, true. So in the blue one, you have the slope and the y-intercept. So I give 1 point if your y-intercept's correct, and then plus 1 point if your slope is correct. This line, I give 1 point for the y-intercept being correct, and 1 point for the slope being correct, and then I give 1 point for the final answer. So this would be a 5-point question, okay? All right. I'm going to leave that for you to practice. Let's go to the next page, which is number 12, okay? Number 12 is a substitution. This is in substitution.
So
So we're going to have to follow the substitution rules to solve this. So y equals negative 8x plus 24, and y equals 6x minus 4. So for this one, this is number 12 on the second page. We're going to take this number, and we're going to replace it with the y over here, which means that this equation will be where this y is. So it's going to be 6x minus 4. The y is the only thing that changed. Everything else stays the same, equals negative 8x plus 24.
Wait, you get 6x.
It's the equation for the second one.
you combine the x's.
So the next step,
Smaller one?
we're going to move the smaller x. Keep in mind the smaller x, it's 6 and negative 8. So negative 8 is the smallest one, so you go to plus 8 both sides. Even if you don't move the smallest one in accident, you'll still get the right answer. You just deal with
The
negatives.
smallest one is
Negative 8, yeah.
If we do the wrong answer, you still do it.
You should still get it correct as long as you do it.
Are you going to get us 4 points?
Yeah, as long as you can finish it off. But usually, if you do the wrong x, you're usually dealing with a negative in front of your x, which is really annoying. Okay? So the next thing, it's 14x minus 4 equals 24. I'm dealing with a plus 4 on both sides.
So it's 14x equals 28.
14x equals
But
28.
the answer is 4.
Divided by 14. Divided by 14.
X equals 2.
X
Guess
equals
what?
2.
Guess what? We're not done yet.
But wait, there's more. We're going to take the 2 and we plug it into one of the original equations.
I'm gonna do the bottom, to be honest.
Why do you gotta be like that?
I'll do both just to prove it.
Okay.
So-
Can I read it to you? Y equals negative 8.
So it's going to be y equals negative 8.
8 is gone. The x is gone. Times 2
So that x becomes a 2
plus 24.
plus 24.
Y equals
So y equals negative 16 plus 24. Combine these things. Y equals positive 6. In case if you did the other one, let's say you did the bottom one, it should also be 8. Let me just show it for the video though.
2 comma 6 or 2 comma 8.
So it's going to be y equals 6 times, in this case, 2, a minus 4. Y equals 12 minus 4. Wait. Oh, this should be 8.
So what's the test?
My fault.
Is there a test for this?
Negative 16 plus 24 is 8.
So they're both 2 comma 8.
And then
2 comma 8.
12 minus 4 is 8. What's your question,
I'm
Steven?
gonna use the bathroom, but when's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
test for this?
This is 17th.
I have a question.
If you have a vacation earlier, let me know so we could set up something for you.
Is it always going to be, if you do either a top one or the left one, is it always going to be the same answer like this one?
Yes, it should always match the same answer. That's actually, if you want to check your work, you can plug it into the other one to see if they're the same. If they're not the same, then you did something wrong. On the same page for substitution, we're going to look at something that looks a little different, like number 16. So let's look at number 16. This is still substitution. This is on the second page. Number 16, which is negative x minus 7y equals negative 20,
Negative 1.
and y equals negative 4x minus 1. So in this scenario, we're going to take this y, which is by itself, and replace it with the y over here. Remember, that y will become whatever it equals. In this case, negative 4x minus 1. So we're going to rewrite this as negative x minus 7. The top equation stays exactly the same. The only thing that changes is the y. Negative 4x minus 1 equals negative 20. We're going to take this negative 7 and distribute it to here and here. Remember, you're distributing the negative 7 with it. So negative x plus 28x plus 7 equals negative 20. What was your question?
We do 18 next, the number 18.
I'm going to go to the elimination to do that first, and then I'll bounce.
18x minus 3 1.
I'm going to go back to it after the video, okay? Combine like terms. So that's going to be negative 1 plus 28. So 27x plus 7 equals negative 20. Minus 7 minus 7. 27x equals negative 27. Divided by 27, divided by 27,
1.
x equals negative 1. But wait, there's some more.
What's a 17? What's a day?
That's the Wednesday. That's the last day of school.
Wait a minute,
No,
so
can we do Tuesday?
If you want to, if you have a vacation Tuesday, or you have vacation Wednesday,
Well, no, I just don't want to take on the last day.
why not?
'Cause I don't know, it's too much. Like, I want the last day to be
wait a
chill.
minute, so I completely forgot what we're doing here.
We're
No,
substitution.
I don't care.
So
I'll take
y
it- I'll take it tomorrow.
equals negative 4. If you're not on vacation, just take a normal time.
Times 1.
Negative 1.
Minus 1.
Because the x is here, the x gets replaced over here.
Negative and negative.
Minus
got
1.
Positive.
So y equals positive 4 minus 1.
Wait, why 4?
Negative 4 times negative 1 is positive 4. And then 4 minus 1 is 3.
So it's negative 1 times comma 3.
Negative 1 comma 3.
Can I take a test like this week?
That's only tomorrow.
Can I do it tomorrow? Wait, do we have to do it tomorrow?
No, we don't have each other tomorrow.
Can I take a Monday?
I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Now, the third page is elimination. You're right, it is allowed review days. So let's do number 28. 2x minus 8y equals negative 4. X minus 8y equals 6. Remember, they have to actually match.
Why?
In these case, the y's match, so we're all good.
2x.
That allows me to subtract downwards. So I'm going to subtract downwards. So 2x minus 1x is just 1x.
Oh, so you-
0.
Negative 8 minus negative 8
0.
is negative 8 plus 8, so that's 0, equals negative 4 minus 6 is negative 10.
How is negative 8 minus negative 8? 0.
Wait,
Negative 8 minus negative 8,
We gotta be negative 10.
so it's a double negative, so it's positive.
It's not negative
One
6.
question at a time, Shu, because you got your hand
That
up.
doesn't match after.
Yes.
Yeah. It's not negative 6 and 24.
It's negative 4 minus 6, so it is negative 10. Negative 4 minus 6 is negative 10.
Okay, so 1x, 0 on both sides.
So 0 is not really important. So x equals negative 10. In this case, it's a 1, so I don't need to draw it, which means x is all good.
Well, we're not done yet.
But wait, there's more. We're going to take this number, bring it over here. Let's do it to the bottom one. Remember, all the x's become negative 10. So negative 10
Minus 8y
minus 8y
equals 6.
equals 6. So I'm going to do plus 10 on both sides.
Wait, why aren't you multiplying 8 by 10?
You will eventually. No, because they're not multiplied to each other. That's a minus sign in between.
Oh, I wrote the other way. I wrote
16.
negative 8 and then parentheses minus 10.
I know.
No, because remember, it's x, so the x gets replaced. You replace the y in accident. Divided by negative 8. Divided by negative 8.
Y equals negative 8.
Y equals negative 2.
What? Oh, man.
So your answer is negative 10,
Comma negative.
comma, negative 2.
Why do you put parentheses?
This is a coordinate point, technically. So if you don't, I'm not going to go crazy. But you do need to at least label this. That's 1 point out of the other 5-point question, okay? So don't leave that on the ground.
It's negative 2, so it's
Negative 10, comma, negative 2. All right, last one I'm doing for the video. Also on the same third page is elimination. This time they don't match. What do we do? So let's do one like that. Let's do this one. This is interesting. I'll do 32. 3x minus 5y equals negative 21.
I said it's new.
Negative 6x, hold up, minus 6y equals negative 6. What do you think we have to do, Cookman?
No, we have to get it to match.
We have to match, so what do you think we're going to do to make it match, Cookman? What?
3.
Almost.
No, 6.
It's not going to be 2 because that would make it positive 6. So what do we actually need?
Negative 6.
3 times.
We need negative 6, so we need negative 2. So I'm multiplying the top here by negative 2,
You just
okay?
decide to put negative 2 there. You don't need it to be anywhere.
Technically, negative 2 will be with everyone, okay?
No, I'm saying the negative 2 is not a problem. You just bring whatever number you want to multiply.
As long as you multiply to everything, you could do that, yeah. But if you don't multiply to everything, you can't do that. So we're going to multiply everything by negative 2. So you're going to get negative 6x,
10y
positive 10y,
equals
positive 42.
42.
Positive 42. Remember, it's everything. A lot of people forget that last number, okay? Oh, that deleted the 42. Okay. Over here, it's going to be negative 6x minus 6y equals negative 6. Since I didn't change anything on the bottom, nothing changed. Now we have a matching in the x. We can subtract down.
0.
So 6 minus negative 6 is 0, which is good news for us. 10 minus negative 6. Never be afraid to write it on the side over here.
Negative 4.
That's a double negative, so that's positive. So that's 16. 16y.
Why is it 10 a negative?
The 10 is positive.
So is it
So how's it?
positive?
So it's a negative 16.
This is positive 16y. Oh, plus 16y equals 42
36.
minus negative 6.
36.
It's going to be, again, a double positive.
So you add.
So, yes, you add, which is 48.
Plus
60
16.
minus 48 on both sides. So
No, because
Oh,
let me
X is
clean
not
it up a little bit.
zero,
Yeah, because X is not
minus
minus
0.
So I'm going to divide. You could minus 0, but that doesn't really do
Yeah,
anything.
it's gonna be-
So I'm going to divide 16 on both sides to get the y by itself. Y equals 3. And remember, when I plug it in, I want to plug it into one of the original ones. So I don't want to plug it into anything I made it into.
Is it the top one?
Sure, let's do the top one.
3x.
So 3 times 3.
Nope. 3x minus 5.
What?
Why is it 3x and not 3, 3?
The X is gone. Wait, no, total X is gone.
No. This is y equals 3. So I must replace the y, okay? That's why you got to pay attention to your variables. Equals negative 21.
3X
3x minus 15 equals negative 21
plus 15.
plus 15 plus 15. 3x equals negative 6. I'm doing it for the video. I'm sorry, Shib. I would normally. X equals negative 2. Make sure I have a calculator.
20 negative. Oh, it's negative 21.
Yeah. So your final answer is negative 2, comma 3. That covers all the skills you need for your test.
What about the
Good
one
luck.
where-
Or, how do you say in Hebrew? Bahatz. Bahatz laha.